I have another good question, which many people are asking, usual. This question is, when you arrive here,
yes,
the biggest thing is about jobs. First of all, how long does it take to get a job? And can you get a job, let's say you are a lawyer, let's say you are an engineer. Can you come here and start your way and become an engineer? Or if you're looking for jobs, which are jobs that are easier to get? And which jobs, how can you start? For you, how much did you start, like, when you talk about the general job, what perspective do you have? Were you having the mindset, I'm going to become the top human resources officer in America? Or what was your expectation and what was the reality? And how did you able to start your job, and minimum job, how much does it pay for your case?
Yeah, actually, when I was in, the good thing, I had some experience living in abroad, like in South Korea.
Yeah.
There is many jobs in South Korea. Same, likewise, in America, there is a lot of jobs. So it depends on you. So when we reached here, when you reach here, the advice is, at least you have to start where you are.
Exactly.
There is a lot of jobs. You have to start where you are. You don't need, because it takes process for them, for you to apply, for example, a professional job. They need a recommendation. So you have to do those process. So by doing that process, it takes long time. It can cost you even 6 months.
Yeah.
So, when I reached here, when you reach here, it doesn't take long, because if you get that social security number,
it's
you
up
are
to
good
you
to start any job. And many jobs which are available here, many jobs which are there every day. Every day you don't miss a job. There is this kind of simple jobs like being cashier in a supermarket, working in McDonald's,
yes.
You know, the fast food areas. They have a lot of warehouses, they have factories. So you choose anything you feel like it is comfortable with you. And the good thing here, when you are doing that job, you are fine and you are okay to say no at any time. So you can quit anytime you want with no any reason, and no one will be mad at you.
Yes.
But also, the other side, you can be fired with no any other reason. You can be fired anytime with no any other reason. So my advice is, if you just being fast enough, just do your job, just learn, just interact with people. And then from there, I think it is where now you can start settling down and finding a way on how you can get your professional job, because you will meet a lot of individuals there. You will meet of those people who are, graduates. The good thing here in America, it doesn't matter whether you have big certificate, small certificate, you can interact and you can associate yourself with, different kind of type of job, and they pay good money,
Yes. What is the...
For example, the state where I live, at least the jobs I was applying, firstly, it was $13 per hour.
Yeah.
Those was minimal jobs, minimal payment, and it goes up to $25 every hour. So it depends on the job where the job you get.
And one among the advantages of being green card holder versus like international students, you have to work 20 hours per week on campus, unless otherwise it's during out of the school year. During the holiday, you can work more hours.
Yes.
Here, if you are green card holder, is your energy. It's up to your energy. You can have 2 jobs. If you want in 24 hours to work all 24 hours, it's up to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are able to do so. And some people, they do so because, when you are in... for me, I don't advise someone to... it depends on you, but I don't advise someone to do 2 jobs, because you have a green card. You have all documents required for someone to work in the United States of America. So you should do 1 job and try to cope up and accommodate yourself with the new environment.
Yes.
because you still have enough time. You still have enough time to do those 2 jobs.
Yes, and on top of that, I want to add something which is very good on what you said. Because if you're an international student, one day when it is gone, it means it's one day towards your visa to expire. You are permanent here. Yes, you have to work. If you work 2 jobs every single day, you don't have time to interact. The other disadvantage, you do not know the culture. You will not know about it. You will not be able to know what is about his credit score. You will not know about how does it take to get a loan. Even if the stimulus is passing, you do not know the procedure. How do you get it? So you'll be outside of the world. You'll be just all the time is at work. After at work, you just go to sleep. So there is another disadvantage of that. But also, it will be good, like it is better to work the same job when possible. You find the jobs which they give overtime on the same company. You get paid more, you add a few hours more, you take 1 day extra shift, you get more money than just having like a full 2, 3 jobs, whatever. It is another complication.
Yes, for example, for me, I just, started my job, and then later on I started slowly doing overtime. And then as the time goes on, you get to know the environment. My second job, when I started my second job, it was a peak season, and there was a lot of bonuses if someone do overtime. And then that's where I started doing 6 days. I started working 6 days, and I did it for some few months because I wanted to meet my target, and get some financial requirements I was planning to have in a certain period of time. But then after those 2 months, I just slowed down. And now, I'm working 40 hours, but sometimes if they have some overtime, I can choose to work 50 hours. That's it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for the green card holder, you don't have to worry about anything about 2 jobs, but when you reach at that level, when you get used to the new environment, then you can decide whatever you want to decide, because you can achieve anything at any time you want.
Yes. I have another related question. What companies or what websites did you use to get the first job on your end?
Yeah, so actually, I think America is different from other countries because here they have recruitment agencies. You don't get hired direct from the company for the first time. So for usually, most of time, if you want to get this job as quick as possible, you have to use a recruitment agent, because the recruitment agent, they have a lot of information about the work, about the job. So you just go to the website, you find any local, any closest recruitment agent close to your house.
Yes.
And then you go there, they will give you more than 15 opportunities opening there. They will ask you, how many miles do you want to drive for this job? If you don't know how to drive, they can just give you a walking distance. There is a lot of jobs here in America. You can't finish those jobs. There's a lot.
And to add on that, the recruitment agents is quicker to get them, because on top of that, if a job, they say they give you $15 per hour, remember for them, they are getting maybe $10 on top of your head for each hour. So for that case, for them, they have to give you the job. As long as they do a drug test, you are good to go. You don't have any crime, and especially when you have the first job, you do good job with them. Even if you say, no, I don't want this job, they have a good record of you. They'll find another job because they know you are a reliable person. Because the more you work, the more they get also money. So especially people from developing countries, they come here with the mindset of working so hard. They are not lazy. So for them, I mean, if they get like Carla, they get like me, they get like you, it becomes easier for them. Like, okay, this job, if you say, I want more money, they'll find you more money, because more money for you, more money for them. Yes. So it's a win-win situation.
Yeah. So every time, even if you say that you are not comfortable with the job they gave it to you, you can call them, they can find any other job. Or if you tell them that I think this distance is long for me to drive, I'm not used to this one, they give you that job. But on my experience, I choose for some, more miles, more money. But also it was an advantage for me because I get used to highway, to drive on highway, the things like that. Things like that.
And if you want to quit a job you got through agents, it is a good idea to call the agents and explain, don't want to have this job, because unless others don't want to use that agents anymore. Because if you just decide today I'm quitting whatever, or you quit all the time, that agents, they see you are reliable, they don't want to use you anymore because you don't give them money. But I mean, in any job you're allowed to quit, but you don't know. I mean, but just for the relationship with the agents, if you want to use them for more other jobs, that is a good idea to make sure that they know that I don't want to have this job because of this one. Find me another one. Oh, I want more money.
Yeah.
They'll find you with more money.
It's a good thing to relate with, people you work with because you don't know tomorrow. And it is even good. For example, the job I was doing, first, it was paying a little bit less. So I communicated with my supervisor. I told him that I got a certain job. It pays me more than your company pays. But I think for now, because I need some, I need to increase my income, I think I will prefer that. And he was open-minded to me. He was really positive, and he said, I think you are a good team, and next time, whenever you want to come back, just call me or call this company. I think you will be able to come back.
Yes.
Instead of just disappearing without any communication, they will just only calculate 3 days to terminate you.
Exactly.